This book is called Autumn Leaves by Ken Robbins. Autumn leaves. Autumn is a time to look closely at leaves. In spring and summer, the leaves on most trees are green, but in autumn, those green leaves turn different colors and fall to the ground. Some leaves just dry up and turn a dull brown, while others turn colors that are brilliant and bold: orange, yellow, red, purple, and gold, painting the landscape and changing the world. The leaves of most trees are flat and thin. Most are connected to the tree by a stem. This is a birch leaf. This is a Norway maple leaf. These are sweet chestnut leaves. All leaves have veins. The veins in some leaves are quite easy to see. Some leaves are shiny, some leaves are dull. Some have shapes that are simple, and some have shapes that are not. Sometimes lots of leaflets make up a leaf. This is called a honey locust leaf. This is a red oak leaf, and this is a smoke tree leaf. Some are big, like the magnolia. Some are small, like the maple. Some are narrow, like the pin cherry, and some are wide, like the linden. Some leaves are not the same on their right and left sides, like the sassafras. Others have edges that are jagged, like the aspen leaves. And others have edges that are smooth, like the sourwood. Leaves are different on each different tree. Look at them carefully and see what you see. The smoke tree leaf. The smoke tree leaves are shaped like paddles. The stalks of its flowers are so thin and fine that from a distance they look like smoke. Birch. The bark of the gray birch is white and smooth and shines like silver when it catches the light. Birch leaves have jagged edges. Ginkgo. Ginkgo trees grew in prehistoric times. Dinosaurs once ate their fan-shaped leaves. Linden. The leaves of the linden tree are rather large, and they're shaped like hearts. Sassafras. Several different shapes of leaves can grow on the branches of one sassafras tree. Some even look like mittens. Sweet gum. The leaves of the sweet gum tree are almost always shaped like stars. Hickory. There are compound leaves on the hickory tree. 5 leaflets or more make up the leaf. Red oak. Red oak trees have pointed leaves. Oak trees come in many different forms, but they all make acorns in the fall. Fernleaf beech. The fernleaf beech has smooth gray bark. Its leaves, when they're dry, look like question marks. See how they're curled? Cherry. Cherries are the fruit of the cherry tree. Some are sour and some are sweet. Cherry leaves are shinier on one side than they are on the other. Dogwood. The dogwood tree has beautiful flowers in the early spring. The pretty dogwood leaves are like ovals with points. Yellow poplar. The yellow poplar is also called the tulip tree. The leaves look like a little tulip flower. The leaves look a little like a tulip flower. Maple. Maple trees often have the brightest and most colorful leaves of all the trees in the fall. And then a little information about how green leaves make food out of something as slight as carbon dioxide and water and light. Green leaves make a kind of sugar to help the trees grow. It's made from water and light and parts of the air called carbon dioxide. There's a proper word for this, photosynthesis. Can you say photosynthesis? Photosynthesis. There are special scientific words for the chemicals that give the leaves their color. It's chlorophyll that makes them green. The yellow is from xanthophyll. The orange is carotene. These reds and purples, the reds and purples are anthocyanin, and brown is the result of something called tannin. When photosynthesis stops in the fall, the green parts of the leaves dry up and dies. Then we start to see the amazing colors, the yellows and golds that were there all the time. And sometimes a bit of sugar gets left in the leaf when it dies, and that turns the leaf purple or red for a while. Sooner or later, all those colors fade to brown. Eventually, the base of the stem where the leaf is attached to the tree grows brittle. Then, when the wind blows just a little, the leaf breaks off and flutters through the air to the ground. And before you know it, all the leaves are down and the trees are bare. And then we have a picture of a bare tree with no leaves on it. That's called a bare tree.